Okay, now we're back on live this afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello. We're on again, or I'm on again this afternoon. I came on this morning and I did a test, and Restream is working just fine. I am able to broadcast. I'm currently broadcasting to YouTube, Periscope, and I am broadcasting to I believe, my personal page, but not my business page. So listen, hello, thank you for joining. You all come on in, tag a friend, and come on in. Good afternoon. I am Lady Victoria. I am your etiquette educator and your worthy life coach, broadcasting to you from the great windy city of Chicago. Chi-Town is what we like to call it. We are the best in the Midwest, and I thank you so much for being a part of our broadcast of this afternoon. I told you when I came on this morning that I would come back on. Still got a few bugs to work out and figure out as I'm trying this new restream so far, but so far so good. I like it, and we're going to get everything all figured out. But I said that today, my subject today is flower me with love. How many of you love flowers? I do. I like flowers. I like flowers. And I like them because they smell good, they're pretty, they send a message. And sometimes people use flowers to send a message that they feel that they might not be equipped to say themselves. So they will oftentimes send you a message with flowers. So we know that roses are one of the most popular flowers in the world, and roses can grow just about anywhere in the world. They can grow in regions that are really, really warm. They can grow in various climates. They typically grow in warm climates and they flower in the summer season. But there are some roses that can grow in the hot tropical climate found in Florida, while others can grow in hardy zones as low as 2 degrees, which have winter temperatures that drop as low as minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, I didn't know that I'm going to end up being oxygenated over you. And oh my gosh. Thank you, sir. I don't know, Mr. B, that's all I can see that's on the screen. But I thank you for being a part of our platform on this afternoon. And so I think this is a good subject for us to talk about on my What About Wednesdays platform, which is a platform where I share some information that you may or may not be aware of, you may be knowledgeable about. And if you aren't, hopefully it's some information that you can pass on to someone else that can make good use of it. So we're talking about flowers. And I started off talking about roses. We know that the red rose is the eternal flower of love. When you love someone, you send them red roses. When you want to show them love, you want to show appreciation of them and for them, you will oftentimes send them a big bouquet of red roses. And as women, when we get red roses, oftentimes we are just bowled over. Oh, he thought enough to send me red roses. Oh, he loves me. Oh, I feel so honored. Sometimes that's how we feel when we receive them as women. But gentlemen, when you send them, is that really what you're trying to say? Are you trying to say that you love her? That you love her to life? That you love her more than any other woman that you've loved before? Or is it just a regulatory thing? Is it a rote kind of action? She did something nice, or I want to show her something nice, so I'm going to send her red roses. Do you oftentimes think about the message behind the flowers that you're sending, right? I'm going to take these glasses off. I have not adjusted to them, and I really don't care for them that much. So anyway, here we are. Red roses. I might need them again as I kind of read from some of my notes. Um, Red roses, there are all kinds and varieties of roses. You have the rose, which is the 100-leaved rose, which means grace. The rose, Japan, beauty is your only attraction. That's what that one says when you send that one. Rose La France, meet me by moonlight and let's explore our lives and our plans together. That's what that one might say. But the red rose, then there is the blush rose, rose musk, which is Cuprius beauty. Caprius, I think that says Caprius beauty. I took my glasses off now, I can't see as well. There are different types of roses. There are roses that speak of infatuation, roses that speak of love, simplicity, spiritual love, all kinds of roses. What's the message behind the rose that you're sending? And I spoke about women always receiving roses. But women, do you send roses? Do you send flowers of any type to your man, to your husband? Do you send him flowers? And if so, what is the message behind really what you're sending? Are you just picking a pretty bouquet? Do you just like the colors? And maybe it's not roses that you're sending. Maybe it's another type of flower. We also know that carnations come in many, many colors. Now, oftentimes carnations, they come in their natural color of white. But when you see carnations that are different colors, they've oftentimes been sprayed with the various colors that you want. If you want a purple carnation, or you want a pink carnation, or you want a yellow carnation, oftentimes they have been sprayed with the different colors. What is the message? Because the flower sends a message, but the color also sends a message as well. So when you're talking about being flowered with love, the red rose is the way to go. If you send one single rose, you're sending a message of simplicity. What kind of a relationship are you in when you're sending flowers? Is it a romantic one? Is it a friendship? Is it a co-worker relationship? Are you sending roses because there's been a death in the family? Are you sending roses for a special occasion? You know, when the bride comes down the aisle with the flowers that she is carrying, they have a completely different meaning oftentimes than what we think about. And so, what does that mean? She's coming down the aisle, typically with her bridal colors, flowers that bear her bridal colors. So, what if her color is lilac? Then, does she want lilac flowers because that's her color? But here, my little information tells me that lavender. I'm sorry, not lavender. I wanted to go to lilac. Lilac, first emotion of love. Is this your first true love? Are you doing it just because, again, it matches your color scheme? Or are you doing it because you're thinking about not only does it match my color scheme, but it sends a message, clear and simple? And then the recipient of your flowers, are they aware of what it is that you're really saying? They look at the flowers and they're beautiful and they're gorgeous, and you have a mix of them. They're all different kinds. There might be roses, again, there might be lilacs, there might be lavender in the midst of them. You might have a spray of carnations with a lot of greenery in it, and the colors can all be different. A rainbow bouquet of flowers. What does it mean? What does the flower mean? And what is the meaning behind the color of it? Is that the message that you are intending to send, or are you just setting up something pretty, something that smells good? Are you sending the flowers because of their floral fragrance, because of how it balances out? You love the way it smells. You love the way it looks. Good afternoon, Dean. Thank you. You love the way it looks, and you love what you think it will say to the person that you're sending it. But what if they get a completely different message behind the flowers that you're sending? What if you're sending flowers of love and your love is not supported? It's not requited. And so she gets the bouquet of flowers and she's offended. How dare he send me roses? I don't feel the same way about him. This is too much. I can't believe that he would go this far. What if you arrive to your work one day and there's a beautiful bouquet of flowers on your desk? And let's say that they're roses. Maybe you just got a promotion and someone is saying to you, I'm proud of you. What if you get the wrong message behind what they're sending, because maybe sometimes people don't think about it. Sometimes think that people may not think about the entire balance of what it is that they're doing and the reason why they might send flowers. Like I said, we send flowers because of love. We send flowers because someone's getting married. We send flowers because someone is sick and in the hospital. You want to send a get well bouquet of flowers. You want to send flowers that are going to lift their spirits. So you might choose bright yellow carnations. You might want to choose something that goes along with what it is that you are trying to say. What if someone has been sick or someone has been hurt and you send them flowers? You could send them junipers to say that you're sending protection their way. You wish for them to be protected from the very thing that they're hurting about. You want to show love. So again, you might send those. You might send the roses, or you might send carnations that say different things. So what's the meaning behind the flower? And then the color that goes along with it. When you put those two together, it can be a really nice thing to do for a person. And then maybe you scribble a little note, because maybe they haven't even thought that far about it. They're just thinking, oh, I got a nice bouquet of flowers. Now, when it's from someone that you love and someone that you are in a relationship with, if it is your significant other, if it's you are a married couple and the husband is sending flowers to his wife to let her know that he loves her and that he appreciates her. So of course, he would send red roses. But what if you want to speak of someone's purity? What kind of flowers would you send, and what color flowers would you send? Those are things to think about. If someone's getting married, again, would you then send them flowers? Is that an appropriate gift? Is there a time when it may be inappropriate to send flowers and more appropriate to send something else? Just a little something to think about on our What About Wednesdays episode. What happens on Wednesdays? Anything and everything. And that's one of the reasons why we're chatting about this on this evening. How educated are you? And again, if you're sending flowers to a recipient and they are unaware, scribble a little note. I send you red roses. This speaks of my love for you. I send you purple because I want to protect you. I send you yellow because I want to brighten your day. I want to be the sunshine in your life, the best part of your day. I send you white flowers because you're pure of heart, mind, and spirit. Just some things to think about, just little tidbits of information that I like to share with my viewing audience. So when you're sending flowers, are you thinking about what all it means? What again, if it's someone that has just gotten a promotion on their job and you want to let them know that you admire their tenacity, you admire their perseverance, you admire their ambition, you might send them laurels. And when you go to the florist, ask them. They should be knowledgeable about the flowers and about the colors and the meaning behind them. Explain to them what it is that you're looking for. Not just, oh, I want to send red roses because it's common, or I want to send carnations because they're cheaper. Now, see, that's another thing that we as women might pay attention to. Send me flowers all the time. There's always sending the cheapest ones they have. Little things that we think about. Now, lavender is one of my favorite colors. I like all shades of purple, from lilac to the deep eggplant. I like all of those shades of purple. But laurels, if you were sending me, I'm sorry, I keep saying laurels. If you were sending me lavender, did you know that lavender represents distrust? What if I looked at it from that perspective and I thought, this person doesn't trust me? What really does this mean? My goodness, I thought things were well between us. Perhaps they're just uninformed. And perhaps that has no meaning to them whatsoever. Perhaps they're not interested in the colors and the meaning behind it. Maybe they're just interested in the particular flower. Again, like I said, maybe they like the fragrance. Maybe they like the arrangement. All of those things matter and make a difference. One moment. All of those things matter and make a difference. So those are things that we have to take into consideration when we're doing that. It's a thing that you want to be knowledgeable of. So I just wanted to share this information with you and just give you something to think about. Lilac, I said, represents the first emotions of love. Lilies represent sweetness and purity. Lotus, estranged love. We were together and now we're not. So, just food for thought about um, flowers. And since the holiday season is coming up pretty soon, mistletoe, a surmount of all difficulties. I didn't know that. We always thought of mistletoe. You hang the mistletoe over, that means that you are deserving of a kiss. That's usually what it means. But here it's telling me something different. So I just wanted to come on and share this information with you on this afternoon. I hope that you have enjoyed my broadcast, and thank you all of my new viewers that are on this afternoon. You can find me across all platforms at Victoria School of Etiquette. Again, I said that I am your etiquette educator and your worthy life coach. So follow me on Facebook, Victoria School of Etiquette, Instagram by the same name, YouTube by the same name if you're watching on YouTube. And also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. So please like and share across your various social media platforms. Yes, I sure will. I'll be there in just a moment. I'm sorry for the interruption. Um, Please follow me across your various social media platforms. And I'm sorry, share across your various social media platforms. If you would, I would appreciate that. And if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel by the same name, please go on over there, hit the subscribe button. If you're already there, hit the subscribe button and then leave me a little note. Never feel like you have to be shy about leaving comments in the comment section below. I like that, and I will always respond to your comments at the end of the broadcast. So thank you very, very much. Again, this is Gloria broadcasting to you from Chicago. Chi-Town is what we like to call it. I hope the weather is pleasant where you are. And until the next time, we'll chat again soon. But until then, I'm going to sign off and say bye for now. If you're just now joining, please be kind, rewind, and catch all of the show from the very beginning. Okay? I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Bye for now.